Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to repaint a tulip reference photo that I first painted a year ago in early 2020 to see how my style has changed since then. Last year, one of my best friends commissioned me to paint a photo of tulips that she had taken. I remember feeling really nervous when she asked me to do it. I didn't have enough confidence to feel like I could do her photo justice, but I also didn't have enough confidence to say no. If I'm being honest, I find painting flowers really difficult to do, especially if you're trying to be realistic about it. But I thought it would be a good challenge, so I did a little sketch in my Moleskine notebook. I got her to approve it, and then I painted it on a larger sheet of paper. It was my first time using high-grade watercolor paper, and I remember being really surprised at how much different it felt to paint on like a high quality cotton paper like that. In the end, I wasn't thrilled with the result. I was happy enough about it, but I felt like, I don't know, I just remember being not that happy with it. I'll try to find a photo of it. My friend said she loved it though, and accepted the painting, and I refused to let her pay me for it. If you're an artist, do you ever feel that way when it comes to commissions? And when I say do you feel that way, I mean feel uncomfortable taking payment. It has taken me a really long time to accept payment for any type of art that I do. I think part of me feels like I haven't done enough to deserve payment, or that I'm not good enough as an artist. But over the years, I've really been trying to remind myself that my time is valuable, and if someone reaches out to me willing to pay, then I need to accept that as face value and treat it like a business exchange. Okay, fast forward to a year-ish later. So I thought it'd be fun to try painting this tulip photo again to see what would be different. This is something that I've seen Cheyenne Barton, an artist that I admire a lot, do frequently to see how her own style has changed over the years, so I decided to give it a go. Instead of watercolor, I used my acrylic gouache paints, and instead of trying to copy the photograph exactly in terms of colors, I thought it'd be fun to change a few things up. So I chose a more colorful background, and I also played around with different colors for the tulips. I still had so much trouble painting these tulips, to be honest. I don't know what it is about trying to paint flowers that I find so difficult. When I compare the original sketch to the one that I did this week, I can see progress and I can see an evolution in my style. So I used to approach watercolor paintings by starting with a pencil sketch, outlining it with a waterproof fineliner, erasing the pencil, and then painting over that with watercolor. And it always kind of felt like I was painting in a color book. It's not how I wanted to paint. I feel like now I rely less on those black fine lines, and I have been able to achieve a softer feel with my paintings overall. I don't want them to look perfect and exactly like the photo. I want them to feel loose and free and expressive. I'm really glad I took on this challenge and repainted this in my current style. I still feel uncomfortable painting flowers, which tells me that I have a lot more room to grow in this area and a lot more room to explore since I love flowers. And I would love to be able to really express how much joy they bring me through my paintings. Speaking of flowers, I have a little garden update to share. Things have been getting very exciting in our small but mighty patio garden. A lot of the beans we planted a few weeks ago have been sprouting, and it has been really satisfying to observe. I usually check on our garden in the morning before work and then again after work. And the crazy thing is, I'm seeing a change every single time I check. Our hibiscus tree has begun to bloom as well with the most stunning flowers. I'm amazed that things can change so much in a relatively short amount of time. I took these two photos less than 12 hours apart. The first photo was taken after work at around 6:30 p.m. and the second photo was taken this morning at around 8 a.m. And it's amazing. I think I'm probably going to try to paint this maybe next week. We'll see. So, in the end, this was a really fun exercise, and I think I'm going to try to repaint this photo every so often to see how my style is changing and hopefully get to a point where I'm not feeling so uncomfortable with painting tulips because I still found this really hard the second time around. I'd love to continue coming back to this and get to a place where I feel really good about the end result. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. That's all for me today. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you again next week with a new video. Bye.